What do we actually know about the president's condition right now?
Well, doctors in a press conference on Sunday sounded fairly upbeat, saying that he was improving and could be discharged as soon as later today. But their remarks were a bit inconsistent. They left some holes. They withheld information about his lungs and notably his oxygen levels. As you alluded to, Francine, White House physician Sean Conley telling reporters the president did indeed receive supplemental oxygen on Friday. Conley had previously said that he did not. Now, we also know the president has been given 3 treatments, an experimental antibody treatment from Regeneron, Gilead's remdesivir, which is an antiviral drug, and then also dexamethasone, which is a steroid, and it's usually used in later stages of the virus in more severe patients. So doctors outside the president's own medical team say that could mean the illness is actually progressing quicker than expected, or he contracted it a lot earlier than previously thought. So there are still some question marks around the timeline around the president's condition, and we're going to have to wait and see if he is indeed discharged later today, Francine.
Kailey, the president took a surprise drive by supporters outside of Walter Reed Hospital. What has the reaction to that been?
He has taken a little bit of heat for it, some in the medical community saying that drive-by, doing so, he was endangering his staff and some of his Secret Service agents. Now, the Secret Service said safety protocols were followed, but to some it plays into this longer narrative of the president not taking the virus seriously enough and not acknowledging its risks. Now, it's likely what the president was really just trying to do was get his face out there, show the American public, and most importantly, his supporters that he's doing well and is okay, especially considering he is off the campaign trail for the foreseeable future, Francine.
Kailey, what's the impact on the polls and the election?
We're starting to get those numbers trickling out, polling showing the president has fallen farther behind in the race against Joe Biden since last week. An NBC Wall Street Journal poll taken just after the presidential debate, but before Trump's positive COVID diagnosis, shows Biden leading Trump by 14 points. That is the biggest lead of the campaign. But again, that poll was taken before the president's diagnosis. There was also an online survey conducted by Reuters Ipsos over the weekend taken afterward, and it showed 9 out of 10 Democrats and half of Republicans said Trump could have avoided getting sick and that he isn't getting any kind of sympathy boost. So if you take a look at the Real Clear Politics betting odds on who will win the presidency, the probability of Joe Biden winning is up to 61%, Francine.